Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys, so in today's video I have a really special video. It's a surprise toddler room update slash makeover for you guys, and I just thought of this the other day. I just want to give you a little bit of backstory because only a few or a handful of people know about this project, and Ronnie does not know that this is about to happen at all. He's totally against her getting a different piece of furniture for her room because we spent so much money on the furniture that's in there, and we did buy the conversion kits and everything for her crib, so it turns into a taller bed and then it turns into a full-size bed after that. But let me explain where all of this is coming from. So a company reached out to me to do a collaboration, and when I went to their website, like I always do, I go through and I look to see, you know, what product would benefit me and would be, you know, great for me to recommend for you guys, and it would just fit within my home, my lifestyle, all of that stuff. So I didn't really see anything until I went to the furniture section and I saw that they had a kid's house bed. A house bed is basically a twin size bed and it's shaped like a house. I said, oh, that would be really cool. So I already had it in my mind that I was going to request that product and that I would do a collaboration, make that over, and this would convince baby girl to sleep in her own room. Because you guys, Night Ninja is not where it's at. She is just like cutting into my quality of sleep, and I'm over it. I'm ready for her to be in her own room, right? So all of this stuff was going on in my head, and I was waiting back for the company to respond to me about my request for that product. And when they finally responded, like a week later, they said, no, we only want to give you a floor lamp. So I declined that, but it was still in my head that I wanted to do this makeover for her and get her really excited about being in her own space and in her own room, and most importantly, in her own bed at night. So I started looking on the internet for these house beds, and you guys, now Pottery Barn does sell some of them, Pottery Barn kids, and they are amazing. They're beautiful, but they can cost you like $1,300. And the cheapest I was finding online was like $600. So from $600 to $1,300. And you guys, I thought I was getting it free of charge from my collaboration, so I was not prepared to pay $600 for a bed, especially because her father was like, she already has a bed that converts to a taller bed and then it converts to a full-size bed. Like, we're never buying her new furniture. Like, she doesn't need it, you know? We were just going to buy her the matching nightstand and call it a day. So I asked him about a month and a half ago when we put her in her crib, and she got out of the crib somehow and walked back into our bedroom. I asked him to convert her crib to a taller bed, and that was about a month and a half ago. It still hasn't been done. So I'm going to use the excuse that her bed has not been converted, and I decided that I was going to do like some updates in her room to make it cool for her, you know, a toddler room, and she's going to want to be in there. That's what I'm going to tell her. Anyway, so I got on the internet. I was looking for these beds. They're between $600 and $1,300. Not happening, right? So I went to Facebook Marketplace and I saw them, but they were either far away or they still wanted like between $500, $700, $800 for it. And I was like, no, I'm not dropping that amount of money on this bed, these beds. No. Now, some of them are bunk beds where you can put a mattress at the bottom, and some of them are just kind of loft beds where the top is the house and then underneath you can put toys or you can put desk or whatever. I didn't really care which type, but I knew I wasn't going to use it as a bunk bed because we only have one child, and if my nieces or nephews or her cousins come and stay, I can just use a twin size air mattress and put it under there and move whatever I have underneath it out anyway. So I was planning on using it for like toy storage and stuff like that underneath the bed, and she's short enough that she can walk under there and play and stuff like that. So that's my plan. So I only really needed, you know, the top to be a bed. But anyway, I didn't want it too high off the ground because she's only 18 months, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I got on Facebook Marketplace. I saw them. They were too expensive. So the second day I looked in my area, saw the same ones, maybe one or two more, but still too expensive, still too big, too bulky, and just mainly too expensive. And then a couple days ago I got on there, and I don't know why it didn't come up, but there was one that came up in Baltimore, and I was like, this would be perfect. It was the twin size, but it was the bunk bed, but I don't have to put, you know, the mattress on the bottom, and this one wasn't too high off the ground. And I was like, wow. So they had it listed for $300. They had listed it about a week ago, and then they reduced the price to $250. And they said if you need the two twin mattresses, then that they are included in the $250 price. Now, I didn't think I needed the mattresses because my parents still had, or so I thought, they had a twin mattress in their basement. So I was like, great, I'm going to offer a little bit less because I don't need the mattresses. So I offered $200. So she accepted. And I was like, wait, $200? Like, what? And she accepted, and I told her I didn't need the mattresses. Come to find out, the mattresses at my parents' house, they had already gotten rid of. So I only needed one mattress because I didn't need the bottom one. Like I said, I'll just use an air mattress if we have a sleepover or something like that. So she gave me both of the mattresses were new. The beds had only been purchased 4 months ago, and it took up too much space in her daughter's rooms, because she was pregnant, having a little boy, so she needed to put them in their same room, and the toddler size beds, her daughters were still very young, fit in that small room better than, you know, this house bed. So to my surprise and to my benefit, she was selling it after only 4 months of having it. I mean, it looks brand new. She sold it to me for $200. You guys, I had to load it up in my car by myself because Ronnie knows nothing about this. He's at work, and my cousin is going to come over and help me disassemble baby girl's crib. I gotta find a place for it. I think I'm gonna take the rocker out as well. I may leave it in there just for like a couple of weeks so that we can monitor her while she's playing, you know, in there. But eventually it's gonna come down here. I'll probably put it in the guest room. And yeah, my cousin is gonna come over after she picks up her son from school, and we are gonna disassemble the crib. And we decided that we are going to assemble the house bed first, and then we're going to paint it and make it over. And I know you guys have seen all of those videos on YouTube, and also the post on Pinterest, how people make over the wooden playhouses. Well, this is going to be the same thing for me. It's just going to be a house bed. So I'm really excited. I'll pop in the pictures of the bed itself and the Facebook Marketplace ad. And I actually found the same bed on Amazon, and it was being sold for $570. So I'm really, really excited, and I like the versatility that I can have it as a bunk bed if I need to. Like I said, if we have kids stay over, I can just put a twin size air mattress under underneath it, and bam, you know, it's a bunk bed. So I'm really, really excited, you guys. I'm kind of nervous about what Ronnie's going to think, because he's like, she does not need any more furniture. He's very adamant about that. But you guys, I got this bed for $200. Like, what? And I have the mattress. And my plan is to assemble the house. We're going to paint it pink, white with gold accessories. It's going to match her room, and it's going to be so great. I've already ordered all of the accessories from Amazon. They're going to come tomorrow. And then I went to Dollar Tree, and I got some stuff as well, because we are going to really jazz this house up. I'm really, really excited for her. And I'm just excited, and I hope this works. I'll keep you guys posted on how this works, if she sleeps in her own room and if she's excited about it. I know she's going to be excited to play, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that she'll sleep in there too. So let's get started, guys. Okay guys, so here is the stock photo of the actual bed. This was taken from Amazon right out of the stock photos, and you can see that the bed was originally white and gray. I did like the fact that this bed in particular had the window ledges. Most of them do not. And then I like the versatility of the bed, that you could put a second twin mattress on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so the next clip that you see here is the Facebook Marketplace ad. Now, she did have a couple of pictures there, but I just wanted to show you the price of the bed from Amazon. This was the white version, and twin over twin was $569.99. You guys, that's absurd. Okay, and then I used some app in my phone to kind of place the bed in the room to make sure I liked how it was going to look before I actually purchased it. And then here is the inspiration. Again, I just pulled this picture from Pinterest. I told you guys that I saw tons of Playhouse Makeover blog posts and just pictures, and so I just like that color palette, and so I said I was going to go with it, but of course I'm going to make it my own, so stay tuned for that. So of course, step one is to clear out your space. I had to take all the bedding out of her crib, and then we had to break down the crib. So I'm going to let you guys watch that because it's actually really satisfying to watch, and then I'll pop back in during the next step.
just want your time. I just want your time. Your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time.
Okay, and now that the room is completely empty on the side that we're going to be using for the bed, it's time to bring in all of the bed pieces and start the assembly process of the bed frame.
You make me feel like we could be something more. The way your light shines, there's no shadows anymore.
And guys, as you can tell by the footage during the assembly process, we got caught. He came home a little early this Friday evening and he caught us in the act. And even though he shook his head and said she didn't need it, he did not hesitate to jump in and give us a hand. So we are appreciative for him for that. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you some of the accessories I bought for the house before I actually open them and start, spray painting them and customizing them. So this I purchased this morning. I was laying in bed and I was like, she needs a mailbox. I was going to use the small mailboxes from the Target dollar spot, but those are really good quality and they're metal, so I didn't know if I could like drill through it. So I found this one on Amazon. It was $15 I think, or 16 bucks, but it's wooden, so I think I can drive a screw through the back of it into the house, I hope. And I'm gonna spray paint it all white. I thought the face was stickers. It may still be, but they're on there, so if I can't get them off, hopefully I can just spray paint over it. But I only bought this for the mailbox. It's actually bigger than the mailbox at the Target dollar spot as well, and this was $16. I did pay like $2 extra for it to get here today. And then downstairs in my party room, I had bought these letters from the Target dollar spot years ago, and now I can spell out the word mail in the metallic gold, so I'll probably put it on the side or either on the front of the mailbox. So that'll get spray painted white. And then I went to the Dollar Tree. I picked up some extra brushes just in case, but then I found our paintbrushes downstairs in the basement, so I may still use these for some stuff, and then I can just toss them because they were only $1.25. And then for her flower boxes, I bought 2 of these from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to spray paint them metallic gold. And then I brought 5 of the floral foam blocks. I think I need 2.5 for each one, so that's why I bought 5 of those. I'll hot glue those down in there so that I can stick the florals in there. And then I got a ton of florals from the Dollar Tree. I got these blush pink roses, and they have like a darker pink in the center, so I thought that would be really cute up against the pink house. I got these yellow greenery flowers. These ones are like a pinkish purple one. These look like lilac to me, so I got 2 of those. And then I got a bunch of these that have the yellow and like pinkish purple in it, or that's actually purple, not pink. So this is what I'm going to use to make her flower boxes. And then I also picked this sign up. They did have a couple versions of this, but it's really small and it's just like a, welcome sign. So I figured maybe I can hang this somewhere on the house. It's not real wood, but I'll just put like a little hook or something, a command hook, and then hang that on the house. So I got all this stuff from Dollar Tree, and then like I said, the mailbox came from Amazon. Amazon is coming back this afternoon with her doorbell, her gold numbers for the house, and also her 2 lights that I'm going to put on the house that I need to spray paint as well. So once those come, I'll show you those, and then we can get started on those as well. But this is everything from the Dollar Tree, and then her mailbox from Amazon. And my Amazon package finally came that afternoon. Here is the wireless doorbell kit that I purchased for just a few dollars. I think it was maybe like $15, between $12 and $15 on Amazon. These are the 3D self-adhesive address numbers, and I did go ahead and decide to spray paint them so that the gold tones would match all of the other accessories. And then these are the solar lights. They come 2 in a pack for 16 bucks. And I'm going to spray paint these as well, that same gold tone.
Like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine.
And you guys, don't worry, I will link all of the accessories that I can still find online down in the description box below for you guys. And next up, you guys, it was time to paint. It was time to make this house bed come to life with a little bit of color. You guys know I decided on the pink. I already had this pink paint from my girl cave in the basement, so we went ahead and we painted 2 coats on the house frame, and I think it came out really, really nice.
Just want your time.
Next up, we had to bring the window panels to life and put some pink on those, and so this is what you see us doing here. And then after that, we are going to tackle the roof. You guys, I decided to paint the roof white. Here are all the roof panels laid out, and we did 2 coats of white on each side.
You're the one I trust. I belong to you. And I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I never let you down. Let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else.
Guys, I am so happy with how the accessories turned out. They look way more expensive than they really were. I mean, the wreaths for the windows, they came from the Target dollar spot for $5. You guys, I told you the mailbox was only $15. And then the window boxes, my favorite, the flowered boxes were only from the Dollar Tree. You guys, amazing. Okay, so now it's time to put on the window panels and bring the house to life, start putting it together. And so that's what you see us doing here. And then now we are tackling the roof. You guys, this roof was no joke. We had to take it off about 3 times to redo it, but we finally got it perfect. And so here I am putting my homemade makeshift window panes in place. You guys, I used some command strips and I just put them on and cut them down to size. Guys, I made these window panes out of painter's sticks from Lowe's. You guys, they give them to you free. They were thick. They were the right width that I needed, and so I just painted both sides and used a miter saw and cut off the handle part, and they worked out fine. I used my hot glue gun to glue the cross together, and this was to prevent her from coming out of the windows because she is still small. Next up, I'm going to add the numbers to the house. Now, fun fact, you guys, we decided to put her birth date as the house numbers, and we're not going to tell her. We're going to wait until she gets older and see if she can't figure it out. But her birthday is August 3rd, 2020, and so the numbers 8320 are what we decided on. And as you can see, we also put the wreaths from the Target dollar spot onto the windows using the command hooks.
Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars.
And next up was to install the solar powered lights. These are going to serve as her night lights. You guys see me there playing with the drill, acting funny, but I love this feature and I'm so excited that this feature works. It's so cool at nighttime that she automatically has night lights in her room. Alrighty guys, the next step is to install these flower boxes, the infamous Dollar Tree flower boxes. Now, as you can see, we did use painter's tape on both sides, the inside and the outside, when we were pre-drilling the holes with a drill bit, just to prevent the plastic box from cracking, and it did pretty well, you guys. We didn't have that much of problems with them. As you can see, they look amazing. So we just went ahead and installed the mailbox, and I'm going to use some gold foil stickers to put mail on there, and it just looks looks so good, you guys. Now, for her bedding, I just went ahead and went to Target. I got some of the Room Essentials line sheets for $10, and then the reversible comforter was only $20. And you guys, I think it came out really well. I decided to repurpose her name off the wall because you couldn't see it with the bed in place, and I put it on the roof and it just pops because it was gold. We decided to make a cafe underneath the bed and put her kitchen set and also her little bow chair and table set under there, and it is the cutest thing. She's just at the right height where she can get under there comfortably and cook in her kitchen and play. You guys, I think it turned out amazing. Please let me know what you guys think down below, and I am going to be quiet and let you see what else I did in the room. But I think this came out beautiful. It definitely surpassed my expectations, and as you can see, the lights work. They're so cute at night. Oh my goodness, you guys, I absolutely love this for my baby girl. Here I am installing some bookshelves. Now these bookshelves are from IKEA. I've had them for years, and I was actually going to buy some acrylic ones on Amazon, and then I remembered I had these in the basement, and so I only took 2 of the 4 I believe I had, and here I am installing them one morning early in the morning before work so that I can get the books off of the floor, because you guys, the stacks of books we had on the floor, it was just ridiculous. They were all over the floor. So here I am installing those, and baby girl is right there beside me to help me, and now we're going to test them out. And next up, guys, I had an idea to hang one of those canopies in the corner of her room, just so she'll have like a reading nook, somewhere for her to sit down and read her books, because the bookshelves are, you know, they're low on the wall for her reach, and I didn't want her to have to try to climb up her bed to sit down to read them with a book in her hand. I mean, that's not safe. So I wanted a space for her to be able to sit down on the floor and read her books. And so here I am installing the canopy. Now you will see a canopy that's pink that I'm installing, but then on the final reveal at the end, you'll see that I changed it because the pinks were just throwing me off. It was too many pinks clashing together in that small corner, and I just didn't like it at all. And here's the final reveal, guys. We love it. Guys, so turning away from the bed and onto this small half wall on this side of her room beside her bathroom, we just have some hooks that we spray painted pink, and we added some foam wall flowers and spray painted a mirror. Now this was in her original nursery, and she also has her original nightlight there. It's part of the Grace collection from Pottery Barn Kids. And on this side of the room, I decided to leave up her framed alphabet. You guys know this was from her original nursery. Everything came from Michael's. I spray painted the frames metallic gold and spray painted some of the letters pink to match everything in the room. You guys know her dresser and her crib is from the Everlore Aurora collection. I'll leave it linked down below. And on her dresser, we do have the Grace table lamp from Pottery Barn Kids. We have a television, as you can see there. That is her dirty clothes hamper, and that is from the Container Store. I also got these removable wall decals from Etsy. I'll link those down below. And you guys, I just absolutely love them. Just some trinkets on her dresser. Eventually we do want to move the TV and replace it on the wall with the mirror, but that'll be later on to come so that she can see it from her bed. And then over here I have the canopy. You guys, I went with a white canopy and I love it. It looks so much better and it doesn't clash. This is actually her tummy time mat from when she was a baby. My parents purchased it from TJ Maxx and I repurposed it, and it's beautiful. She only used it a couple of times, so it's practically brand new, and I love the pattern print on it. As you can see, our bookshelves came out perfect. I know someone's gonna ask, these wall butterflies are metal and I spray painted them. They were from Ross and they were in her original nursery. That was part of the original inspiration for her nursery, and her curtains are also from Pottery Barn Kids. They are beautiful and I absolutely love them. Now we are planning to remove the rocker, and the Ottoman will probably stay once she gets a little older. Maybe I'll let her use that to sit down and put on her shoes or something. That was the original inspiration for her original nursery, but I am going to move the recliner into the guest room for now. But right now we're going to leave it in her room for a couple of weeks so that we can monitor her using the ladder to get on her bed. And over here we just have two wall shelves. These were in her original nursery. They're originally from Home Depot for just a few dollars, I think $8. I spray painted the brackets on them gold, and I just have a maternity picture and her sonogram, some Tiffany spoons and stuff like that up there. And then I found this really pretty pink and gold R at TJ Maxx for only $9.99, so I put that above her closet. And the flush mount chandelier in here is again from Pottery Barn Kids. It's part of the Grace collection and we absolutely love it. She has the entire collection and it has just been so beautiful since day one. Reagan! Come in, Reagan! Reagan, look! Look at your new bed! Look at her face. She's like, what's going on? Reagan, look! Go get it. Look at your kitchen set. You love it, Mama? Look at her smiling. Yay! That's yours! Look at your kitchen. Look. Yeah! You want to get in the bed? Go ahead. Look, go up the ladder. Look. Go ahead, go up. Just for right now. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go. Look, Ray. Push the button. Look, Ray. Look, Reagan. Look, Ray. Look. Ray. Look. Over here. Push the button. Push it. Okay, go ahead. Go up. You gonna get in the bed? Say night-night. Oh. Guys, I want to send a special shout out, a thank you to my cousin Courtney for you guys just being my ride or die with my DIY project. She's always down for a challenge and she helped me so much. And of course I want to thank you guys for sticking with me and waiting and being patient and watching this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Leave all your questions, your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this DIY bed.